Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ifoma. So in today's tutorial we are going to be making this beautiful cocoon jacket. So if this is your first time coming across my channel, thank you very much for stopping by, and if you're an old subscriber, thank you very much for always supporting. So let's dive into the video. Alright, so to make this cocoon jacket, what I'm going to use is this African fabric. This is 1 yard of African fabric. Okay, so if you don't want yours to be very long, 1 yard should be perfect for you as well. But if you want yours to be long, you can make use of 2 yards or 3 yards, as the case may be. Okay, so this is 1 yard of African fabric. Right, so this is it. This is the border side and this is the side. Okay, so this side is the one that we're using for the up and the down of this jacket. So the first thing I'm going to go ahead to do is to bring in the remaining part of this jacket. You can choose to use another fabric if that's what you want, right? So I'm just going to, from this remaining part of this fabric, cut out 5 inches long, 5 inches in width fabric. This is just going to be straight. I'm going to cut this 5 inches, 2 pieces of it. So I cut out 5 inches fabric in 2 places. This is 5 inches, and I use the length of the fabric because remember that is the length of this one as well. Okay, so this is it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and use my iron to fold this into 2 like this. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do this for the 2 sides of the 5 inches fabric that we cut out. I'm going to fold it into 2 like this with my pressing iron. Okay, so when we are done, this is what we have. We folded the 5 inches fabric that we cut out. We folded the 2 of them into 2, and then after doing that, the next thing I'm going to do is to attach it at the tip of your fabric. Alright, the longer side of your fabric. Remember, this is the longer side. Remember, we're working with 1 yard. Okay, this is that's 6 inches, that is the 1 yard part, and this is the 45 inches part. Okay, so on that 45 inches, that is where we are going to attach this. We are going to attach this with 0.5 inches. Like I said before, you can choose to work with another fabric entirely. It's going to even give it a more beautiful look. Okay, so we are going to attach this to this side of the fabric. Remember, we cut this fabric, this 5 inches fabric, into 2. Okay, we cut it in 2 places, so we are going to attach this in the 2 sides of our fabric. Okay, we are attaching it using 0.5 inches. So I'm just going to go over to my sewing machine and join these 2 parts. Okay, all right, so I went ahead to join it. So after joining it, you could just weave it if you have a weaving machine. So this is it. So this is what it looks like. So the next thing I'm going to do is to open it up like this. The part with this border, the part that we did not join something, I'm just going to, so what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and find the center of this side. Okay, so what I have here is 36 by 2 is going to be 18 inches, right? So I'm going to go ahead and mark the center. This is the center. So I'm going to fold this in like this. Remember that we are folding it in, we are leaning it over to the center. So this is the center. I'm going to also lean this one over like this. All right, this is how it's supposed to look. Then when you achieve this, you are going to take your round sleeve measurement, divide it by 2, and whatever you have, assuming your round sleeve measurement is 12, that means you're going to mark 6 here. If it's 14, I'm going to mark 7 here. Whatever it is, just divide it by 2, and from the tip of this triangle here, you're going to mark out it, whatever you have. Okay, so when you mark it out, you're going to go over to your sewing machine. I'm supposed to be doing this using the wrong side so that it will be easier for us to just work on. Okay, let me just do this again from the wrong side. All right, so this is what I have. I'm going to go over to your sewing machine and you're going to start sewing from here. Remember, we divided our round sleeve measurement by 2, and whatever you have, we placed it from here to here. Okay, so you're going to sew from here down to the end of the sleeve. Okay, you're going to do the same thing for this side. Find the midpoint. Find the midpoint from here to here. This is the midpoint, right? So we are going to lean this over to the midpoint, forming a triangle. Okay, we're going to lean this over like this, the two of them forming a triangle, and then you're going to divide your round sleeve measurement by 2 like we did for the other side. Then you're going to mark it, and then you're going to pick the two of them together like this, and then we are going to sew it down. Okay, I'm going to sew it from there to the end. Right, so when you have done that, your jacket is ready. You're just going to go ahead and pipe this sleeve like this, and that's just it. So this is what it looks like after we are done. I also went ahead to give it a very good press. Okay, I already pressed this before. I went ahead to give it a good press. So at this point, if you are still watching, thank you very much for sticking by. And please, if you're yet to subscribe, hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so you get notified anytime I upload a video like this. Okay, so please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and tell me in the comment section if you are going to try this out, because when I wore it, this was very beautiful, and it's just a very unique piece. Okay, so I'm going to see you guys next time. Bye bye.